Hey everyone, welcome back to Sunita's English Adventure. I hope you all are doing amazing. So, in today's video, I had a heartfelt conversation with a tutor on EnglishYaari platform. We talked about my childhood memories from the time when my father was in army. So, the places we had been to, the experiences we had, and how I feel being a proud daughter of an army personnel. Sir also shared some powerful and inspiring examples during the conversation, which I believe will help you too as well. And definitely at the end, the feedback, but this time it was a surprise for me, so you don't want to miss that. Also, at the end, do tell me which part of the video you were able to resonate with. So let's dive into the conversation now.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good evening to you. Very happy to see you. As I see you in this first session, I would like to welcome you officially to this session, yes, on English Yari, and very happy to be with you.
Thank you so much, sir. I'm equally excited to start this session with you. And this is my last session on English Shari. Like for now, I would say, because my plan has expired. I mean, all the
Okay,
sessions that I've taken from English Shari this time. So this is my one of the last sessions, you can say.
all right.
Hmm.
So, how has the journey been so far on English Yari?
The
I
journey
hope.
has been amazing, I would say. I have met many tutors on this platform, and they
Mhm.
have significantly improved my communication skills as well. Like they have helped in any manner possible, howsoever they can. So, yes, definitely great.
There you go, Sunita. Being the first session, I would like to give you a little introduction. Here I am, Titus You may call me Titus. I have been a teacher for quite some time, and then I am here now on English Yari. I'm connecting you from Kerala. And Sunita, would you like to give a little introduction?
Sure. So, I'm Sunita Rawat. I'm from Uttarakhand and
Hmm.
I'm mother to two boys. Along with that, I'm a content creator as well. I
Right.
run two YouTube channels. The first one is Sunita's English Adventure, where I create
Mhm.
vlogs in English, conversational videos, and some informative content for my subscribers. And the other one is Dear Listeners, where I create audio listening podcast for listening practice of learners. And I teach spoken English to beginners and intermediates. So
Oh,
that's more or less about me.
that's more or less about you. Yes, it's very good. I'm very happy to hear that. And then it certainly, since let's see, when did you begin this? Maybe how many years ago?
Hmm. I started this 10 months ago. I started specifically in the month of August last year.
Hmm. All right. And then which state are you from in
I'm
India?
from Uttarakhand.
Uttarakhand, right? I have a
Yes.
person by the name Dr. Chamali from Uttarakhand. He joins me
Okay.
in every session. I think almost every
Absolutely.
day he joins me. He's a professor of botany and
Mm-hmm.
he teaches, he holds very, what shall we say, serious responsibilities in his university,
Mm-hmm.
but he never misses English Yari sessions. He's always there. So
Mm-hmm.
charming, yes. And
That's
then,
amazing.
yeah, so from him, I have come to know about
Mm-hmm.
Uttarakhand. And then he says that it's a beautiful place. How beautiful is your place where you are from?
Mm-hmm.
Which district are you from?
I'm from Chamoli. Like his
Ah,
name is also
wonderful.
Chamoli, but the district name here is also Chamoli. And it's completely mesmerizing. I would say the beauty here is something that cannot be explained in words. I would say the picturesque landscape you'll get to see here, and
Mhm,
right now it's raining, so the beauty around
mhm,
is just like you'll get spellbound when you see the nature here.
oh,
The atmosphere is totally covered with fog right now. It's
mhm, mhm.
completely white at this
At this
moment.
time, at 4 o'clock, 4:30,
Right,
right?
right. It's been
Okay.
raining since morning.
I think I would like to invite you also to the state of Meghalaya, which is almost like this, or even Meghalaya. Have you ever
Hmm.
been to the Meghalaya, to
Yes,
the northeastern states? You have traveled to to Meghalaya?
yes.
Mm,
I have been there once when I was a kid. So I don't
right.
remember much, but definitely I've been to Sri Long there.
Shillong, Shillong.
Hmm.
Okay.
It's the capital of Meghalaya.
Shillong. Yeah, your
Hmm.
pronunciation may be a bit confused actually. It is not
Okay.
Shillong, but it is Shillong.
Shillong. Okay.
S-H-I-L-L-O-N-G, because I, who was there, for about 10 years, I said, this Ceylon, where is the Ceylon coming from? It
All
is
right. I'm so sorry.
Shillong. Shillong
Hmm.
is beautiful, yes.
Right.
So, how old were you that time?
That time I was in my school. I don't remember exactly, but I must be in sixth or seventh grade, I guess.
Okay, sixth or
Mm-hmm.
seventh grade.
Mm-hmm.
Was it just for a visit or because of some other reasons?
Just for a visit.
Hmm.
Like there was a trip from our unit. Like my father was in army, so there was a
Uh-huh.
trip sponsored by our
Okay.
unit, our
Mm-hmm.
whole unit. So many of my
Hmm.
neighbors and many of my family members as well. So we all went to Shillong, right?
Correct,
And
Shillong.
yes, and it was kind of similar to our place. This
Yeah.
much I definitely remember. There was a cave also. I guess the name was Elephanta Cave,
Elephanta Cave. Very correct.
right?
You still remember
Mm-hmm.
that, right? Yeah.
Right, right.
But in order to visit that cave, you will have to go to a place called Charapunchi
Mm-hmm.
on your way to Charapunchi. I'm sure you visited Charapunchi because if you hadn't, then probably you have missed a big part of Meghalaya's
Mm-hmm.
beauty.
Mm-hmm.
Charapunchi in India, you remember Charapunchi?
Cherrapunji is the place where it rains a lot, right?
Charapunchi is the place which
Mm.
receives the highest rainfall in the world.
Mm-hmm. Right, right,
Was,
right.
but now it is slightly another 2 kilometers away from there.
Mm-hmm.
It is called Mausendraum.
Okay.
Mausendraum now is the place that receives the highest rainfall in the world. And it's just, it's chilly all the time. And then, like what you said, foggy, that you can't
Mm-hmm.
even see people one
Mm-hmm.
from the other. So
Right.
difficult. And
Mm-hmm.
then, but the Khasis, they're happy to move along and they're so used to it. But
Mm-hmm.
we people who go from here, in fact, Meghalaya is known as Scotland of the East.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know even much about Scotland. So how is it, Scott? Can you like help
Scotland, I
me?
suppose. I mean, I would be able to, I wouldn't be able to help you so much, except for the
Mm-hmm.
beauty part of it that I would be able to
Mm-hmm.
talk. Scotland, I suppose they
Okay.
say it is beautiful, so it is called Scotland of the East, maybe as beautiful as Scotland,
Scotland. I think in
northeastern.
Scotland they have a lot of meadows, if I'm
Maybe
not
one
wrong.
of their
Vaguely, I
reasons, yes.
remember.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was particularly Shillong was brought to national level, what shall we say, importance, especially when I remember 1986 when Pope John Paul II was still alive, and then he visited India. At that time, one of his places of visit was Shillong. And that time,
Mm-hmm.
the Shillong, especially golf links and the meadows of Shillong, everything was
Mm-hmm.
brought to light. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, being the proud daughter of an army personnel, I suppose you have gone from place to place to place. Which other places have you visited?
I've been to many places in north and east
Hmm.
part of India and west part too, but I've never been to south till now because
Hmm.
I haven't got that opportunity yet.
Hmm.
But being from an army background, so I got an
Hmm.
opportunity to be there in Jammu, Kashmir. And
Hmm.
then if I talk about east side, then I've been to Assam and Shillong, as I've
Yeah.
already mentioned. Then
Hmm.
Rajasthan, Jodhpur,
Hmm.
Madhya Pradesh, Jabalpur, and then
Hmm.
Patiala, Punjab,
Hmm.
and Delhi. My last
Okay.
posting was in Delhi,
Hmm.
and Nagrota, it's in Jammu.
Hmm.
And I was born in Bhatinda. That time also my father was in Punjab. So
That's in
I
Punjab.
was born there. Hmm.
Bathinda, I'll never forget because one of the learners on EnglishYaari is from Bathinda. His name is Amritpal Singh. Probably you have seen him on the interface of
Mm-hmm.
EnglishYaari giving a
Okay.
testimony. He is
Okay.
very special.
Mm-hmm.
he is His full name is Amritpal Singh. He has
Okay.
completed a year-long subscription. I mean, a year now on EnglishYaari. Say
Mm-hmm.
he joined on the 5th of last year, July
Mm-hmm.
last year, and he just completed his first, so to say, he wants it to be called as anniversary of
Mm-hmm.
joining EnglishYaari. So he has just completed that. And he
Mm-hmm.
has completed over 400 sessions on EnglishYaari.
Wow, that's
This
amazing.
man, I know him. Sometimes he comes and then he 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 has got one particular way that he learns, and that is he would spend, according to what he says, he spends around an hour in the morning writing down his thoughts Okay.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So that 1 hour is the 1 hour that is very, very precious to him. And he
Mm-hmm.
said, I have never missed that for the
Mm-hmm.
past 1 year. That
Wow.
1 hour he has
Mm-hmm.
never missed for the past 1 year. He has been
Right.
doing this consistently. And
Mm-hmm.
each time what shall we say, that we are in a session, he would conclude saying that, Titus, always remember, when you meet your learners, tell them consistency is the key.
Right.
Consistency is the key to fluency in English. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And today, this man has turned out to be a very polished, I'll tell you, I'll give you the word called volubility. I mean, who is a voluble speaker? Voluble
Mm-hmm.
speaker is somebody who can speak on and on and on. The
Mm-hmm.
vocabulary never stops flowing, rolling off his lips. And this is now what he is. He
Mm-hmm.
simply manages to speak on.
Right.
He can go on. And that is something amazing. This man,
Mm-hmm.
of course, he doesn't. And then, yeah, let me take you another step more. When
Mm-hmm.
I speak about Amritpal, I am all, you know, I have got so much to say about Amritpal.
But that's
Amritpal.
definitely inspiring, I would say, because hard work always pays off. Like I have also been consistent throughout these
Mhm,
10 months, so I can
mhm,
see some noticeable improvement in my speaking skills as well.
mhm,
I was
mhm.
never into writing practice, but I want to inculcate that as well because that
Yeah,
definitely helps. You sit for an hour and then you are attentive when you are writing
yeah,
all those things. You have enough time to recall vocabularies or to improve your
mm,
writing. So that's definitely a great practice to
yeah.
involve in your daily life.
Sunita, not only that, this man, after writing, when he joins the sessions on EnglishYaari, he would
Mm-hmm.
take that piece of writing and share it with the tutors.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, I can manage most of it, so I will start the session, I will
Mm-hmm.
begin the session, and I will
Okay.
take you through the session, and you as
Mm-hmm.
a tutor just listen, and just listen to me, and then just in
Okay.
case I do make a mistake, please
Mm-hmm.
correct me. And very free, I mean, a guy like that. So that's why I said that he's, it has really helped him a lot, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So Batinda, yes, he is a chemical engineer. He's working in one of the refineries there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's
Then,
amazing. Mm-hmm. I'll
okay,
definitely see his profile.
I think you should. You should. He is Mr.
Amrit
Amritpal
Pal,
Singh.
right?
Mm. Then another person I have is just in this connection. I would like to speak about Adil Mahbub. Adil
Okay.
Mahbub is from Bihar, from Patna, and today he is working with Maruti Suzuki India Limited. He's working in Assam, the place that you have visited again.
Mm-hmm.
And then so he has another practice. He simply speaks to himself. So
Mm-hmm.
every time, early morning, 5:30, he wakes up. These days, he wakes up at 5. I have not seen him for quite some time now. Probably he has taken his father to
Mm-hmm.
AIMS, New Delhi, I think, for an operation also. Now,
Okay.
this man, he says, Titus, this is what I do. I wake up in the morning, I go straight to the wash place, and then while I wash, while I brush my teeth, wash my face, while I take bath, while I do all those fresh activities, while I freshen up, I keep speaking to myself. So he would pat his shoulders and he would say, Hey, Adil, this is Adil 1 speaking to Adil 2. Adil 2, listen to me. This is what I do today, and this is what I did yesterday, and this is what I will do tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And then he will be engaged in a number of telephonic conversations that he will have to call to people from Kohima, Nagaland to Shillong, Meghalaya, and Shillong. So the branches are all, franchises are all there. And so he would say to Adil too, Adil, listen to this conversation. Look, I'm going to call this person today, and then this is what I'm going to discuss with him or her for about 45 minutes long
Mm-hmm.
conversation. So, but even Adil he is able to speak much better today. He is able to
Mm-hmm.
speak very, very clearly and very confidently and very
Right.
meaningfully.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Right.
Sunita. So, what was your one practice that you started when you
Mm-hmm.
started this journey on English? Not
Mm-hmm.
English, Yari, but even before that. But I think more than that practice, probably it was because of this moving around with your dad from one place to another, from one
Mm-hmm.
place to one. Did that help you in any way? Attending different schools.
Uh-huh. I would say not in English, but it has helped me in life because you get a lot of exposure. You get to meet a lot of
Hmm.
people from different states. There is a
Uh-huh.
lot of diversity. You get to know about
Hmm.
their culture as well. So there was a lot of exposure that has somehow improved my lifestyle or my way of thinking, you can say. It has
Hmm.
somehow transformed that thing. But if I talk about specifically English,
Mm-hmm.
so ever since I started this journey, I have been consistent throughout, and that's the only mantra or that's the only thing that has helped me throughout whatever I have improved till now. So the whole credit goes to consistency. So I have been taking conversations. I have been talking to my co-learners and then EnglishYaari as well and some other
Mm-hmm.
platforms too. So
Mm-hmm.
somehow I'm able to pick up words naturally. Like when I'm talking to you, if you use any nice, good words, interesting word, so I would
Mm-hmm.
pick it up and I would use it in my next conversation, maybe, or in my next vlog. So
Mm-hmm.
this proficient I have become now with practice, you can say. Earlier, I used to jot down everything and I used to
Okay.
do that conscious effort to make sentences with it. But over time, I've become a uh, pro at it, you can say. It has now become effortless activity for
Okay.
me. Hmm.
And then, what about in any other subjects? Like you were in other subjects, how did you pick up? You picked it up just naturally,
Hmm.
just like that, or by dint of hard work? How did you
Hmm.
pick up the other subjects?
I feel that before starting this journey, my brain was almost dead. Like because I was doing all the monotonous thing, all the daily routine, all the time, right? I
Mm-hmm.
was not doing anything to brainstorm or to stimulate my brain, you can say. But
Mm-hmm.
when I jumped into this journey, when I jumped into learning this skill,
Mm-hmm.
somehow I have started thinking, I have started brainstorming and doing things that could, make me think for a while. So this is how
Okay.
my brain has also become sharpened a little bit, you can say. So
Mm-hmm.
now it has become really easy for me to pick up things, whatever I watch, or to understand or comprehend it really easily. So
Mm-hmm.
it happens with practice. And I also suggest my students as well to brainstorm,
Mm-hmm.
to do puzzles as well, to do a kind of activity where you need to put your brain, right?
Okay.
So it will help you in learning skills as well, not just English, but any skill for that matter.
But also, I believe that, people say if you are a great traveler going from place to place, surely that also will give you a huge exposure. I think
Mm-hmm.
in your case, that may have also played a huge role, right? I'm coming back to it again and again because I think you have had that rare chance of, not many of us get that chance of
Mm-hmm.
moving with our dad or with our mom from one place for 3 years in one place and then another
Right.
3 years in another place and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Did you take it as a challenge? Did you really enjoy those years when you had to move like that,
I
or was it?
definitely enjoyed. Earlier, it was a challenge, but over time, I started enjoying the process of shifting. After every 3 years, you can say you get to meet new
Mm,
friends, and then
mm,
you make up your mind that yes, I have to stay here for 3 years, and then I have to change the place. So you don't even feel
mm.
bad when you leave your friends. Like some people do feel bad; they cry a lot when they,
Yeah, yeah,
set apart. You can say set apart from their friends
yeah, yeah, yeah,
or their neighbors. They do feel bad, but after that you're all set to make new friends, and
yeah.
definitely it adds up to your confidence as well, because now you have become so versatile that you
Mhm,
can face anyone, or you
mhm,
can make new friends very easily. You can gel up
mm,
with your teachers as well, right? So
mhm.
there was
Yep.
a time when my teachers used to say, please stay here. Like I have a twin brother as well, so they would tell
Okay.
my father that take her brother and let her stay. Like they
Okay.
loved me so much. So that
Right.
kind of feeling. So I still remember.
I got
Mm.
somebody today from 11:30 to 12, and then from 12 to 12:30, I got a learner. He was
Mm-hmm.
with me. His name is Vipul. Vipul
Okay.
is Hyderabad. He
Okay.
said he was born in India, but he was brought up for the first 5, 6 years, or even 8 to 9 years, I think, in the US. He was in New York with his dad
Mm-hmm.
and mom. But then his father and mama and his mother decided to come away from New York and then settle down back in Hyderabad because his father is now running an IT business. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So he was sharing with me the very same similar feeling that you had. Oh my, I never wanted to go. Even those people who came to bid us farewell at the airport, I told my dad, I went and told my dad, Dad, I don't want to go. You go ahead, keep me here because my friends
Mm-hmm.
had come to say bye bye to me, and I was so much attached to that
Mm-hmm.
I had become one of that surround. What shall we say? That setup. So I don't
Mm-hmm.
want to go away from there. So, but parting is always painful, right? Every
Mm-hmm.
parting is painful. So he was
Definitely.
there, and then yesterday I got somebody else from speaking. Um, in lines of our learning. I got uh, a homemaker, somebody from Bangalore. I think it was a third session also. She told me, Titus, this has been my dream for so long to pick up English. Look, at least before I die, I must pick up this language. See so how much of a desire, a passion,
Right.
how much of a craving, a deep, what shall we say, real desire is in her. At least before I die, I would like
Hmm.
to pick up this language. So help me in doing that. I said, you're speaking fine,
Hmm.
carry on, and then that is where it is. So there are people who are really people who are really fascinated, passionate about learning this language. Anyhow,
Hmm. Right.
so it,
I mean, you feel it as an achievement when you are able to speak fluent English. You feel
yeah,
that it's an achievement for you because people consider it a complex language, a very complicated
mm,
language, and it easy to and sorry difficult to acquire. So that is why you feel it is as an achievement, right? Similarly, Sanskrit also feels a little bit complicated. So I also want to pick up Sanskrit as well. So that would be another achievement. And when
you
you
have
achieve something, you feel even more confident.
definitely, and you haven't
Mhm.
tried Sanskrit yet.
No, I
No.
haven't tried. I have been completely into English all these months, you can say. After that, once I'll be comfortable speaking English, I would
Mhm,
have enough vocabulary or I would have enough practice, you can say. After
mhm.
that, I'll pick up Sanskrit as well. Parallelly, I'll do it.
Okay, I have had the joy of learning Sanskrit year five, year six, year seven. But I tell
Okay.
you, I don't remember anything now. That was way back in the
Uh-huh.
1980, early 1980s. But beautiful language. So somehow at the back of my mind, I had that desire too that I said I would do. These days, I'm looking for, you know, after, I don't know, these days, did you read about Fauja Singh? Fauja Singh.
Forjit
No.
Singh. He runs marathon, I guess.
Yeah, he runs marathon, yes. And then
Uh-huh.
there was a hit and run experience, and then finally he was knocked down. He was hit by a rash driver, reckless driver,
Okay.
and
Mm-hmm.
then he died on the spot, right?
My God.
At the age of 114,
Mm-hmm.
and he
My
started
God.
running marathon when he was 89,
Right,
and
right.
at the age of 89, just to
Mm-hmm.
have a kind of grief therapy at the
Mm-hmm.
loss of his mother and at the loss of his son. And in order
Okay.
to overcome this grief, he took to what is it called? A marathon. So from 89, he ran until 114, and he was not sick even at the age of 114. So
Mm-hmm.
that spirit, I think, that spirit of resilience, if we could resemble, at least in a very low degree, a little very negligent degree, I
Mm-hmm.
think negligible degree, I think that
Mm-hmm.
should be fine for us to improve
Right.
our English, at least that much.
Right. Mm-hmm. And that's why it's always important to meet people. Like I've met you today. So you have
Mhm.
inspired me a lot telling stories of different people that you have met in your life. So that definitely, reignite that fire in you, I must say.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's why it's good to meet people every day.
Definitely, I'm also very thankful to you, and then I'm
Mm-hmm.
very much convinced about what you said. You know, that conviction is very important because, like you, I too have traveled a little bit. Like
Mm-hmm.
I was happy to travel, or I was lucky to get that travel to go to to go to Assam, and from there to Meghalaya, and then from there to Nagaland, and then back to Meghalaya, and then to Maldives, and from there to Kuwait, and then to teach back home in Kerala, and then finally for 18 years in the in the Kingdom of Brunei Darussalam. Brunei
Okay.
Darussalam. So
Mm-hmm.
all these 26 to 30 years of an expatriate life of an overseas, or life in overseas, or life overseas as an expatriate, and also within India. I traveled to Bihar in the
Mm-hmm.
1980s, and again, a lot of chances to travel. So I think each time we travel, we come to know people, we come to know their customs, and we remember them. We remember every part of it, and that also is a wonderful way of learning English, any
Mm-hmm.
language, but much more than that, English, because
Right.
then we have a lot of things to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
So, Sunita, thank you very much for turning up.
Mm-hmm.
Or shall we say, showing up in the session. I'd like
Right.
to tell you one thing. I think
Mm-hmm.
everything, you seem to be speaking with a lot of ease and comfort. And that's what I like about your conversation. You don't fumble for words, there's no more place for hesitation in your conversation. Everything seems to be like, just rolls off your lips. And that is something beautiful about you. I know that has not been very easy. That has come with a price. You have paid the price for it. Hours and hours of, what shall we say,
Hard
devotion,
work.
uh, devotion, and
Uh-huh.
meticulous follow up, consistency, right?
Right,
Yeah.
definitely.
So, and then I,
So,
Anything?
Still, there is always a room for improvement. So could you please give me some suggestions?
There is room for improvement. One thing that I think I would like to give you, one pronunciation, there is
Mm-hmm.
something like, I just forget. Normally I write down here, but there is something
Okay.
called, anyway, that will come. It's only a little bit of pronunciation, but
Mm-hmm.
otherwise, Sanita, you're all right. I tell you, you speak well. Seriously, I mean, since I come across several learners here on a daily basis here, I tell you, the way you speak, your articulation is, to me, that is perfect.